Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me is Jordan. This is the preview for Leeds United, City versus Leeds, big game. But we're going to talk about a couple of things, including should City potentially rest a few players in this game due to the big match coming up in the week against Dortmund. So we'll go through that. There's two sides to every story, as they say, and we'll get into them sides, innit? Right, guys, before we get into it, though, I want to tell you about today's sponsor. It is the GOATs at Manscape. Now, Manscape got a couple of products on the market, including this braid. You know what this is called?
It's the lawnmower, bro.
It's a lawnmower 3.0. Basically, right, below the waist, there's a couple different options. You know what I mean? You've got scissors. You know what I mean? That ain't the one. I can tell you now, that is the worst possible decision.
You got the razor, bro.
It only takes a little bit of a greasy hand, and then you're in A&E. You're in A&E. This is what you need, guys. It's the lawnmower 3.0. It's the newest model. It's wireless. Yeah, it's cordless. It's waterproof. It also has a torch in case you need to do your business in the dark. It's precision engineered, bro. It's precision engineered. And right now, you can get this for 20% off, and you'll also get free shipping. All you have to do is go to manscape.com, hit the code EXTRA, and you'll get 20% off, as I say, and free shipping. Manscape.com, code EXTRA, XTRA, for 20% off and free shipping. Let's go for 1,000 likes and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Right, Bray. Rest players or no?
See, this is one of the big questions looming over this one, isn't it? Do you rest players or do you go ham? And I'm on fully the boat of rest players because this is not the important game. This is not the important game at all. It wouldn't surprise me if Pep still goes ham, you know what I mean? I think there will be some sense of it'll still be a strong side. You know what I mean? We can't really rest because this is a strong side. I think that it won't be a weakened side. But yeah, I think it'll be a much changed 11.
Changed 11. That's the better way of phrasing it.
That's the word in it, innit? A much changed 11, yeah. I think that's what it'll be because, end of the day, the league's done, innit? So we need to... I still want the win because I still want to win the league as soon as possible. However, it's not the priority. Dortmund is the priority. We need to go to Dortmund and we actually need to go out there and score in it. We need to go out there, be confident and win that game. Yeah. So... for me, rest plays in this one. Focus on the Champions League. That's
it. It's a really, really difficult situation. And what do? You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. I think you have to consider the fact that Dortmund is absolutely huge. It's a massive, massive game. This game against Leeds would be nice to get the win. You know what I mean? To get that one step closer to the Premier League. However, the Premier League is pretty much done now, you know what I mean? We're going to win the league, guys. You know what I mean? We're going to win it. We're going to win it. We're going to win the league. But yeah, I think for me, I would look at resting some players. There's some players there that need to play. They're still going to be an incredibly strong team. And this isn't to say that, you know, none of these players who play today are going to play against Dortmund. That's not the case at all. But there's some players who definitely need to be rested. Sergio Aguero is a player that might feature, and I probably would play him if I was Pep. And I hope that actually Aguero plays, you know what I mean? Because I want him to play. Typically, you know, we've been playing with a false nine quite a lot recently. I would love Aguero to come back into this game. Leeds played nice football. And by playing nice football, obviously, naturally, you could be vulnerable at the back. And that could lead to some chances eventually, because we've not seen Aguero have an actual chance, like a proper chance, for a long time.
Yeah, we've seen him have, you know what I mean, half chances at best. Yeah. I think his only goal has been that penalty that he had. And yeah, I'm begging an Aguero goal, like an actual screamer or something to just remind us of you know, why this guy is this guy. You know what I mean? A flashback moment. Nice goal. Do you know what I mean? Because like David Silva, bro, was like fine wine. Do you know what I mean? He aged with it. And it was mint. He was smashing it. I just want this from Aguero. And as well, I think we would just play Aguero in all the Premier League games, and then he can kind of see where his level is at and try and push for a spot in these Champions League games. Do you know what I mean? We've got a lot of... because I want that dream moment of us getting to the Champions League final and Aguero scoring in that game. And to get to that, Aguero's got to play a lot of the Premier League games, I think. Yeah. Because he needs to get back into goal-scoring form. He needs to get into chances.
That's it as well, but, you know, at the end of the day, if we're in a Champions League, we've got like 10 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go, we need a goal. It's likely, or you'd like to think, that Pep Guardiola would put Aguero on, and you want Aguero on in his full match fitness, you know what I mean? So... yeah, I want Aguero to start here. I'd love him to get a goal, and not just a penalty, an actual goal. You know what I mean? That would be actual.
It's coming, bro. Soon.
It's coming. Hopefully, Fernandinho is a player that a lot of people said they want him to play against Dortmund. Now he didn't play against Dortmund. The question is, guys, do you play him here or not? Because if you don't play him here, Then he didn't play the last game. He didn't play Leeds. And then you're going to throw him into Dortmund, having like not played a game for about 2 weeks, you know what I mean? And sometimes, I've heard pundits before, people who have actually played the game, who say, rest is all good, but if you actually have a little bit too much rest, then you can actually sort of like lose your sort of match sharpness because you're not played for 2 weeks. So the question is here, is what do you do with Fernandinho if you want him to play against Dortmund? Obviously, some people might be watching this and don't want him to play against Dortmund, which is completely fine. In that case, this is a little bit irrelevant. For me, bro, I think there's a perfect solution. Playing for an hour, throw Rodri on for the last half an hour. You're chilling. You play both players, and you go into Dortmund and you're like, I've got both of them to select from. Fernandinho's fit, you know what I mean? He's just played an hour, he can play again, or I've got Rodri. You know, you got both players there, and then you just weigh up who you want to go for. I don't think I'd play Fernandinho for the full 90 minutes against Leeds, only to play him 3 days later or whatever it is against Dortmund. I think an hour, perfect.
I think that's perfect. I think that's the perfect solution, because then Pep can literally just choose whichever route he wants to go down on as well. It means that he doesn't have to make that decision too soon. You know what I mean? He can wait a little bit because he knows that he has both players there, primed and ready. And I think that's the perfect solution, bro.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Like, let us know in the comment section below with that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people did say that they want Fernandinho to play in the next game against Dortmund. Right, this is our team. Obviously, much change. Right, so we've got Ederson in there. I still think he's going to play. He's not going to play Stefan as much as some of the American viewers might want him to play. He's just not going to. Cancelo at right back. Ake, Laporte. I think we'll see a return for Ake. That'll be really, really nice to see him back in the team because, you know what I mean, it's been hard for him. His first real proper injuries of his career. And I think we'll finally see Zinchenko back in the team since the international break.
Yeah, Zinchenko's really good as well, so I back that. There was a shout, we were talking about this before, there's a shout for maybe Mendy coming back in, but I think Mendy and Cancelo might be a bit overkill. I don't see that happening.
That could be a bit overkill.
Yeah, I don't see. I think we might get hit on the counter a little bit too hard.
I think as well, bro, if you're throwing in Ake there, if you're throwing in Ake and you go in Cancelo and Mendy, you know.
You're leaving him by himself, innit?
That's harsh. The guy's just come back from an injury. He's had about 9 months off or whatever it's been, and he's like, what's going on here? Why is there no one next to me apart from Eric? You know what I mean? So, I think that's a bit harsh.
That is true. Midfield-wise, we've gone with Fernandinho, like we say. Put him on for an hour. Can take him off then. KDB and Gundo to retain the places. I think we need to keep them.
Yeah.
Keep them in. Kevin De Bruyne is absolutely smash at the moment. Keep his form going. Gundogan. Gundogan. He's had an amazing season.
Obviously, Kevin, though, you have to literally get him off after an hour.
Oh, yeah. After an hour, you need to basically, it's full protect the assets mode. You just, after an hour, you go, right, Fernandinho, if he thinks he's played well enough, you know what I mean? Fernandinho, get him off. Kevin De Bruyne, get him off. You need to save as many people you can for that Dortmund game.
No, absolutely. I mean, there's a case for just not playing him at all, but I think that Kevin will end up playing this game.
I just don't see Pep not playing.
Especially after his new contract and that.
New contract
season. They'll want to get him on. Yeah. Up front, we've gone Torres on the right, Sterling on the left, and as we said, Sergio Aguero to lead the line, guys. So that's our starting 11. It is much changed. If we played this team, you might see a little bit, like a bit slow. Team not really like fluid in that, so we'll just have to see how it pans out if he does change it. I honestly don't think he's going to change it, bro. I think he's going to go ham. This is Pep Guardiola, you know what I mean? He wants to win every single game. I think maybe 1 or 2 changes. You might see Ake thrown in there. Even that's a push, you know what I mean? I just think, having watched Pep now for the last couple of years at City, every game he literally just goes ham. He doesn't care, you know what I mean? He wants to win every game.
Bro. He's ruthless. He takes every single game serious, and it's hard to know whether he's going to make change. And I was on Leeds United's official YouTube channel, and they were asking me there. They were saying, like, think he's going to make any changes and stuff, and I think they were kind of hoping that they'd make changes so they can probably get something out of the game. But,
I mean, if he did make changes, look at that team.
But the issue is, when we make changes, the team is still sick.
No, absolutely, guys. So, guys, let us know in the comment section below. What do you think should we do here? Should we completely change the 11? Should we do a bit of a mix and match, like kind of what we've done? You know, playing Kev and that, playing Cancelo. You know, or would you just play the full strength team, get the win? Maybe you really still want to get that Premier League sewn up. Let us know in the comment section below, guys. Go check out our sponsors, Manscape.com. Use code EXTRA, and you'll get yourself 20% off, and you'll also get free shipping. This really is a beastly piece of equipment, man. You know what I mean? I've got one of these guys. You know what I mean? I'm a smooth roller.
I'm a smooth roller too, Britt.
Yeah, we're the smooth rollers, innit? So join the revolution. And other than that, hopefully see you in the live watch along. And take care, guys. See you in a bit.